Hello and welcome to SAAM Property Management System. I'm Grace and will walk you through the process of setting up your property profile on SAAM. If you haven't checked the current offers and pricing, you can click on the link in the description for more information. And now, let's start by signing up. First step in creating your property profile is to sign up. You will head to SAAMPMS.com, or if you're in North America, you will head to us.saampms.com as it will be faster in your region. Whether you're in the United States or Canada, be careful that this is permanent and you won't be able to merge accounts from different regions together. Now, click on Sign Up button and enter your email and password. Code will be sent to your email. Enter the code and you will be able to log in to the Add Hotel page where you will start the configuration. In this page, you will typically start adding the basic details of your property. And note that these details need to be the same as the one you have entered in your registered profiles in different OTAs and search engines like Google. Because if you chose to activate our Channel Manager and Google Hotel Booking Engine, these information will be used to link your property with these platforms. Also will be used when printing guests' invoice as it will appear in the header. Just two things to highlight here. First, choosing the right time zone that matches your region is crucial for accurate and smooth performance, because some features will be using timestamps made according to your time zone, like employees' attendance and wake-up requests. Second, in case of you accept multiple currencies in your properties, you can choose as many currencies as you wish by just clicking this button here, and this will ask you to use a base currency, which is the main currency that you want your finance reporting to be appearing with. For example, if you accept both Canadian and US dollars in your property, you can choose both of them. But you want your reporting made only in Canadian dollars, so you will set the base currency to CAD. And when you make a sale or purchase in USD, it will be converted automatically in your finance statement to Canadian using the latest exchange rates. This will not affect the actual amounts collected, it is just for reporting. Also, pretty important to know that Channel Manager only allow one currency to be used, which you will be able to enter when starting the integrations. After completing the previous steps, you will be redirected to the home page. Yet still, a few important configurations to be made in order to start using the software. And first things first, you will need to list all your rooms. But before that, let's pause here for a moment and talk about rooms in SAAM. Each room in SAAM has a number and a name, which resolves to the room type used to identify the room for reservations, and typically used whether on OTAs or GDS or booking engine. For example, if you sell online a room type called Deluxe Double Room and you allocated 5 rooms of this type, you will type Deluxe Double Room in the room name field, and for each room number, you will type one room in room number, and then scroll down to Repeat this room section and select Yes. And in the field below, you will type each number of the 4 other rooms separated by a comma. Click Add Room, and this will create 5 rooms with the numbers you've entered and the room type Deluxe Double Room. It is important to give this all your attention, because when activating Channel Manager, it will pull the information from this section. Once you're done adding rooms, you are almost ready to start working with SAAM. Yet one last thing is to create an employee and authorize him or her to make transactions. It is a bit early to delve into employees model in SAAM, but for now, all you need to know is that whenever a transaction is made in SAAM, whether it's income like collecting accommodation from guests or expenses like making a purchase, you need an authorized employee to do so. The employee doesn't use a different account to log. Instead, he uses a username and password, which we will be creating in this step. Hover over Finance and select Employees. It will ask you first to create a department where the employee you're about to create shall be assigned to. Then click on Add Employee and start filling in the information, and things to note here are: if you use fingerprint to take attendance in your property, you will enter the ID of the employee in Fingerprint ID field, and it only accepts numbers. The following field is Employee ID, and this field is made for internal use to identify the employee when integrating with other softwares like Zapier, and accepts letters and numbers. Then you have Days Per field, and this determines the payment model you follow in your property, and currently only monthly and weekly are available. Note that hourly rate is crucial in both models. After filling in the rest of the information like weekend days, social or medical insurance, etc., you will come to the part where you will authorize the employee for cash transactions, And to do so, you will just check the auth field and type in 4-digit password twice for confirmation. And the cache username will be created automatically for you. Take a note of the username and provide the credentials to the employee, hence he will be able to use those to make transactions. That was all essential steps you need to take to create and configure a property profile on SAAM PMS. You can now start using SAAM and enjoy all of its powerful features. Don't forget to follow us for more videos on how to use the PMS. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day.